Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, riveting, and amazing Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane. The one and only Master Propaganda here of Zyke, defender of the fatherland. Off your one man on road to Tunis. In the west it is the most orange of pests, Orangepest. Here with the British Empire, the Commonwealth, here with the 7th Armoured Division, the Desert Rats themselves, and the east it is Dexn. Fighting for Germany, Deutschland. Here with the Deutsches Afrika Korps and the 21st Panzer Division. And we got Bikes, Panzer Pioneers versus Triple Sappers. We got Australian Defence, we got Canadian Shot and Heavy Armour versus Espionage, Armoured Support and Italian Infantry. So we are off to the races here. As always, big hearty thanks to my patron supporters for the continued generous and heroic support of the Propagandacast. And a big thanks for you commenting and liking on my videos, supplemented with YouTube algorithms. Orangepest makes first pick. It is Australian defense here. As Dexn goes for the 250 halfback, but is yet to select the battle group. Sappers poking forwards here. Further west, Sappers moving in, and far up north, you got Sappers on as well there from Mr. Orangepest.
Australian infantry
The actual Australians out here for Orangepest. An aggressive bold move here versus the Deutsches Afrika Korps. And we got tank traps though. Like to form up some improvised cover there, or yeah, but also seeming here to mess with light vehicle panthering up north. Interesting decision there by Orangepest. Definitely not something I'm used to seeing there. So there's a very interesting move. There you go, Australians moving forwards here. Massive block of concrete in the middle of the desert. And some barbed wire. Just a bit. 250 after hanging back here. Dexn's yet to sort of decide to move forward. We got the light support company up. There's likely we're looking at some assault grenadiers and panzerjägers here out of Dexn. Grab Northern Point. I mean, so far very quiet here with 2 minutes in the match, and so far not a single shot has been fired. The light vehicle's not been used very aggressively. And there has the Australians. So it's quite interesting to see there from both sides. Very interesting. Another way is a bit, you know, dull. But there we go. Second Australian section out. A lot of troops out for Orangepest in. No dingoes. No other way of, like, for example, more aggressive dealing with light vehicles. So it is a very interesting strategy there from. We got flamethrowers on the way to, of course, deal burn out any Germans. He's approaching very cautiously here. Part because he probably wants to make sure it doesn't, like, you know, run pointlessly into a 250 half-deck quickly gets routed. So it seems like he's advancing very cautiously. But so is Dexn as well there. South side, we got Panzer Pioneers forwards. Assault Grenadier is almost done here for Dexn. Yeah, he's pulling back the half-decks. He's ready to stuff them inside and then really get aggressive here.
Outside, follow me.
As Orangepest having so far not really seen much of the enemy, starting to get a bit more older, a bit more confident. But I think that confidence is about to, if not get shattered, at least somewhat dented. As Dexn strikes with the fuel point first. Enemy contact at the same time. Northern point being struck by the bike. Suddenly 2 points of contact here with Dexn. How will Orangepest respond under such unyielding pressure? And we got Dexn with assault half track there. In a sense, heading southwards. Clearly planning something there. Maybe hope to use this as bait and then catch an isolated unit. With the assault grenadiers, very bullish. Meanwhile, Orangepest, even more bullish, goes straight for the fuel point on his opponent's base here. How will Dexn respond to this? Yeah, Sappers retreating as soon as they see this, just quickly getting out of there. Orangepest taking no chances, going straight for the platoon command post. Cutter pumping strikes as well here, so while Dexn's focusing the flanks, Orangepest goes straight for the centre here. Rich, creamy centre, where all the resources are, and goes straight forward. Panzer Pioneer almost wiped out as well here. Massive amounts of damage there. Got the fuel point as well here. Brutal strike here from Orangepest, though Dexn's getting the southern fuel point, and that's connected, so not quite as effective. Of course, there's still this point as well being cut off, so interesting maneuvers here from both sides for now. Light support elements there for Dexn, or fire support elements. As for Orangepest, platoon command post is up. Obviously going to take a lot to get out of Humber, or definitely even long to get out Stewart. For now, the 250 assault is here, finding out distance. Definitely not an effective engagement there for Dexn, even who can repair the damage. At the same time, not really doing much. And it is feeding the British troops and Australian troops free experience, so even that has its limits. But yeah, Orangepest definitely needs to get some fuel going, because even if he's denying his opponent some amount of fuel, the problem is he's still not getting a lot in comparison. So he needs that fuel, and he needs it fast. Otherwise his tech isn't going to matter too much. We do have the 2-pounder gun here, and I imagine he's going to have to call into enough to deal with the 250 half-tech. as Dexn sets about here for the next wave of mechanized infantry assaults. There we go, 2 pounder gun out. Got the sappers left on their own. No mines, I believe. It could have been another way to like try and catch up the enemy there. Trip up any light vehicles.
We've lost a sector to the
And
enemy.
after with the Australians, 2 pounder gun following up here. Oh, caught them with the mine, actually didn't notice that one. And clearly, neither did Dexn until it was too late. But that's a bit difficult about mine for there. Go assault losing out to the sappers, to the mine and the flamethrower. And the Sten guns here. Definitely a big tactical win of Orangepest. Again, really shows the power of a mine, like particularly in the early game. So 2 thumbs up to Orangepest here in the south side, ultimately forwards. Bike has escaped here, eluded destruction by British hands for now. Hunter Pioneers there taking a lot of damage. Looks like they will also live to fight another day. There's a lot going on here, a lot of action. And so far, Orangepest is winning most of the engagements, also getting a good lead in casualties over Dexn. So starting to look a bit rough there for Dexn and Deutschland. Orangepest moving straight for Stuart light tanks, like looking at an over-repaired Stuart swarm strategy.
The enemy has pushed us back from our
How will
sector.
Dexn react to this? We'll have to see. Grabbing these southern munitions.
Sappers, you gonna shift some dead weight?
We can now call in Stuart light tanks.
Grabbing the 2 pound on the munitions. Stuarts, of course, are buildable. They just need the fuel for it. Dexn, meanwhile, still is operating with a smaller force there.
We're all torn
Let's
up.
see what he does next.
Fire.
So far, he's been investing a lot into attack compared to Orangepest to an extent.
Sappers under fire.
But also, again, just the massive difference in cash has really also helped Orangepest, as it obviously means he's preserving a lot more manpower than Dexn is. Back here, I mean, like looking at a flak filling half check, of course, was the Stuarts that could end up a bit awkwardly. Got Sangar walls being prepared around the centre here by Orangepest. North German force preparing there. Go first Stuart light tank here for Orangepest, following up with a regular section as well there. More infantry to stand up against the German menace. In the south, Panzer Union sappers and then a standoff. We got Dexn with the MG34. It's going to be battle. The longer this goes on, I do think it's going to be armoured support. Maybe espionage, Italian infantry course could happen, but does feel a bit less likely.
Enemy ground forces have claimed a sector.
192 is 140. Got light tank almost done there for Orangepest and the British Empire. What will Dexn do next? Calling in a Pack 38. Panzer Abwehrkanone 38.
Stuart tank available on Lend-Lease.
Which only proved to be quite handy against the Stuarts. Extent. Meanwhile, got a bigger push prepared up north here. I think Orangepest, we've got the light tanks, but infantry 2 pounder guns. He's clearly anticipating this is going to be like, you know, the main battle scene here. And there you go, bike retreating, might get knocked up. We got mines, I'm going to hit Orangepest. Oh, Dexn this time around, thumbs up. So they're having been reminded of Orangepest why mines are bloody damn great. So advance here by Orangepest, taking it nice and relaxed. Got the tank commander there to boost nearby units, specifically the infantry around it. Plus goes marked target, very good upgrade overall.
The enemy has our victory
Obviously causing
points
more effort
now.
to use than say just, you know, the survival package, but it is really good upgrade. So outside, that looks like Dexn is anticipating the next push here, and looks like he's correct. Orangepest is barreling in there with support weapons and whatnot. Infantry, of course, crucial to the light tank. We do have the MG34 and the Pack 38 here in reserve. Pack 38 quite behind here. I think he might be a bit worried. You know, Orangepest will try to flank here. Cut off point strike again. Bike all the way over there. Mines going off north. Once more, the Orangepest is really hitting Dexn hard. We still haven't seen a battle group out of him. As we're slowly approaching the 10-minute mark. There you go, Minesweepers up, thumbs up. Definitely crucial against the projectors like mines. Certainly many players would just, you know, not even bother with a Minesweeper. There we go. Pack critics goes straight into the light tank here. 50mm armor piercing shell that punches through. Second shot goes through here. In the south, Orangepest men get absolutely battered into submission here by the assault grenades with MP40 grenade assault and the 250 half, of course, running a nice base of fire. Somewhere mine goes off. I'm not entirely sure where. Oh wait, that was a good engagement there for Dexn and Deutschland. Still, Orangepest maintaining strong map control here, and Dexn will need a lot more work to, I think, turn things around fully. Going for the second pack 38. I imagine it's seeking the Steward, and of course, knowing his opponent's gone for Australian defense, he might be concerned, of course, about the Steward swarm strategy. Repair. So I imagine here part of at least motivation here is, just making sure it doesn't get like easily rolled over by that. Though it may also just be just you want to make sure that one Steward definitely goes up in flames soon. But vehicles can be quite difficult to deal with unless like you're getting like a pair of anti-tank guns, and even then it may still not quite go your way. Might also be cautious moving straight for the Panzer Commando and wants to make sure it's got enough anti-tank coverage to ensure it doesn't get like rolled over the process. Number of reasons there.
Anti-tank weapon and crew on the field.
Pack 30 there being hauled forwards. Sappers flanking in. Second pack 38 ready here for Dexn and Deutschland. North 250 the assault versus the Australians there.
The beggars are threatening a victory point.
Orangepest is not going for more Stewards. Could always be just want to watch Steward. We might just want to try and make his opponent think he is going to go for the Steward swarm. And, force him to like have to possibly, prepare for that while he then goes in some other direction. I mean, lots of possible interpretation here between the two players in this one. A lot of mind games. More mines, in fact we're seeing multiple mines I think being laid down here by Orangepest. Yep. Thumbs up to that. Using the Steward here to also just screen for the sappers to spot for them so Dexn doesn't accidentally see the mine being laid down, which does ultimately ruin the surprise of it. 4 minutes mark, and Dexn still gets to go for battle group.
Victory point is in enemy hands.
Get it quiet. Now.
Jerry's got it in for us.
Grenade assault team. Bit slow on that one for Dexn, I think.
Sector lost. Repeat, sector lost.
The Southie half-track gets that mine laid down there, previously by Orangepest sappers. Fortunately for Dexn, the 6-pounder gun there actually was nowhere near close enough to support it and deal with it. Cover it. So, and the active support isn't helping out. We got the section moving in and catching the pack for the career punch moving in. Dexn needs more combat units here to help cover the gaps here. This is definitely extended, and I think if Orangepest catches onto that, can actually do some heavy damage to Dexn again. Looks like he does get the pack for 8 to safety, but that's about it. From the southern fuel point, but could get a bit ugly there. Up north, Stewards diving in here. Pack for 8 in flank for the Australians, crew going down. Shoots and even misses at that. Definitely getting messy for Dexn, who's also flinging out resources. Looks like he could be planning a Panda 3, but it might also be he's got, other plans in mind. But I think right now, the way he's been playing, he does need to get that Panda 3 here, and maybe some more infantry. Steward hits a mine, bike knocked out. Pack for 8 should be able to take it out here. That's definitely going to hurt Orangepest. 2 pounders flying away at the other pack for 8. It's the 250 instead, as Orangepest is trying to, Dexn, he's trying to salvage here the pack 38 with his half-track. The Wild pack, of course, helps a bit as well. Thumbs up. But map control there is looking like an absolute messy at the moment. Stuttgart zu Fuß. Okay. That definitely feels bold here by Dexn. I mean, to an extent I can understand it, but then it feels a bit specialized. Not like he's got a large force in the first place, so it does feel a bit like a bit of a gamble there by Dexn. But if it works, obviously it's going to be quite impactful. Orangepest being well taken up. Dexn's got plenty of manpower, so again, could call in more infantry, more assault grenadiers, some panzer punches up. He can set up the Panther cam. I'm liking that one a bit more. In theory, he could just, he'd go for combat vehicles and upgrade his half-track into mortar half-track. I think that provided me, with a lot of light artillery at a bit of a finer discount while still being to a fort like the Panther 3 here. So, he's still flooding a fair bit of manpower. I still think he should get at least a bit more infantry out. It's Orangepest, could see some foot guards happening. As he has not exactly a lot of fuel, but plenty of manpower. Some foot guards could be an investment to put pressure on Dexn. As for Dexn, I mean, he obviously needs fuel badly. There you go, Panther 3 ready here for Dexn. Still no battle group up. Finally grabbing that fuel point. So his base again. There we go, foot guards for Orangepest. Almost got the sappers here, but looks like Orange. No, maybe he actually runs out like with some on them. And he does. Sappers down. Sappers down. Small win there for Dexn. Definitely gonna need more. And the feet inching forward too slowly in the south. Starting to pick up more pace. Foot guards run around the corner for Orangepest to go for more. We just got the manpower now. We'll have to see. Can feel again hit here with a 6-pounder gun. Fortunately, it looks like Orangepest has not reached his grenades except for training for his infantry. Thumbs up, but I would definitely say critical there. Otherwise, we might risk losing the Panther 3. Since they'd start with the damaged engine from the 6-pounder gun, which would have been not good here for Dexn.
Over-repair doctrine shall keep us in
repair there for Orangepest.
Don't you think?
Foot guards, the strength in the 6-pounder gun south of sea, 250 captains get out there fast. The canny should definitely deploy smoke. Yo, note there that he was waiting a bit there to, like, you know, try and cover the troop path a bit better initially. This case, unfortunately, did not work out, but at least he tried. Rear assault doing his best to keep Orangepest off the field point, but it does mean the assault is going to focus down here with the Australians and the foot guards. The Australians can, of course, get off the marked shot, making them even easier to hit. Obviously, it's far from ideal here. We might send the Dexn on the top of the frontier, striking at Orangepest Centre. Further up north here, Panzer Peony at the ready. 6-pounder shoots and seemingly either bounces or misses there. Team weapon training now to boost his anti-tank guns. Not a bad upgrade at all, and fairly cheap there. Mine pays off again there for Dexn versus Orangepest. More tank traps.
Team weapon training completed. They still have
Dexn and Orangepest both floating a bit of manpower there. In case of Dexn, I still think more infantry would be a very good investment. They're close to being able to pull another Panther. We might decide now to go for the Strupus. Okay, swinging in there, flanking in, only hit a mine, but we still have the soldiers to charge in there. Catching here, Orangepest unprepared in the north. Good push here by Dexn. Note the double-pronged attack here. They could have had a bit more width behind it. Depends if it's a bit more aggressive, but overall I do like the idea here. But yeah, ultimately, not a lot of weight behind it, and I think the Panther 3 could have been more aggressive, but he might have been worried about more mines there out of Orangepest. Hard to say here. Got the 2-pounder gun through again. Send the British force moving in the machine into trouble here. Almost wiped out the foot guards. All the close calls there. Dexn floating 900 manpower briefly. Got a Panther 3 on the way finally. Thumbs up, and I think some upgrades as well. Yes, indeed. Got rapid advance. Like the 2-pounder there. Thumbs up. More foot guards for Orangepest. He'll certainly only have more pressure against Dexn. He's got his second Panther 3 on the way. Gus is looking ready.
We are losing a victory point to enemy action.
Soldiers rushing in.
The enemy has our
Second
victory
Panther
point
ready
now.
there for Dexn and Deutschland.
A section of guards have been deployed.
Orangepest could soon start going for Crusaders if he wants to.
The beggars are threatening a victory point.
There's always the off chance that Orangepest has got other plans in mind. There go. Dexn does finally pick a battle group, and unsurprisingly, it ends up being Armoured support. It is by far just the most generic battle group, meaning it basically just fits for like a lot of strategies, a lot of timings. it just fits. Like, that's kind of the advantage of armored support. It may not be a strong battle group as such, but it's flexible and it just doesn't really care what you're doing. It's still going to be handy.
Oh, fuck it, Doc. Oh, they're firing on us.
Dive bombs and Answer Storm they're selected here for Dexn. We're planning to make a really big push there against Orangepest. And there you go Orangepest for the first Crusader tank. Panzers there hanging back. The Panther 3 Model L. First mass-produced model with the high velocity 50mm gun. It would later be the Model M, which is basically just the Panther 3 Model L up armoured with added frontal armour, but also armoured side skirts. And then finally was the Model N, which featured a 75mm cannon instead of the 50mm gun there for anti-infantry work. They're taking almost done here for him. The fun fact, the Model N is actually in the fire. It's useful, it seems. Services Panzer Pioneer routed. Got the 6-pounder gun almost on for Orangepest. The sheer number of increasing tanks obviously driving him towards it. Of course, he has to be mindful of positioning too closely because, I mean, that could make a dive bomb there from Dexn very good. Stukas of course for Dexn.
Victory point is in enemy hands.
154 versus 108. Quite the gap between the two players in terms of victory points. Casualty wise, it's definitely a lot closer with this edge here to Orangepest. But the victory points is really where things are being argued. But now got the Panther these striking up north. Foot guards push back. Got a 6-pounder gun here, and of course the tank trapped in the road. Decent hit there. There we go. 2 hit left knocked up. Crusader though taking a return hit here from the 2-pack 38s. Send them in grab with the Australians, and further up north the German force just waiting. We've got the self repairs there for the Panther 3 going on. Stukas on the move. Typically these would have been part of a Panzer Division's Panzer Pioneer unit there up Tylon.
The enemy's wavering. They're down
Basically
to
part of
only
the heavy
100
weapons
points.
company to provide artillery support for them. Little fun fact there.
Fucking
154 is 95.
We have the point. Boys are finished.
Ambulance ready here for Dexn. And he made sure there was no Americans about, so they wouldn't like just go completely all in on the ambulance. Another machine gun here for Dexn. They would like a bit more infantry out of him, but Dexn clearly has other plans here. Also got a late defense being petty Orangepest with several layers of defenses here. Interesting to see that. Not your most common choice there.
Sector lost, Commander.
154 I mean, Dexn definitely needs something like this victory point, I think, sooner rather than later. He's got a little slack in the wall there. Looks like we're going to see a push in the center here, strength being provided. Stukas was joining in here. 6 rockets. What heavy sights have been going off. Almost got the 6th retreat here. 2-pounder gun getting hammered as well. We could see it wiped out, and down it goes. No, it's not 2-pounder, it's 6-pounder gun. And more painful there to Orangepest. Got so the flank and guns engaging here, the Panther 3s.
Victory point
Need
lost.
to get that one out of there.
The enemy has control.
Obviously, the various upgrades does make the Panther 3 here notably a bit more spongy than the baseline otherwise. But roughly the same amount of health as a Panther 4. German. Which does mean he can take a few more hits. 154 to 73. Still, we got Orangepest finally being let out here for Dexn again. So again, Orangepest is holding a lot of the cards here. Ooh, nasty hits to the foot guards here. Of course, self-repairs alongside multiple Panther pioneers does mean Dexn can swiftly fix up his tanks and get them back into action, which definitely provides him with some operational advantages if he knows how to utilize them. Foot guards to the flank here. Swinging in the Panther 3s here. Running here, Orangepest southern flank here. Got an up gun straight out to Orangepest actually. Didn't see this job. Next thing we force it. Could just get not careful. Or we could hit that dive bomb, actually. He's got multiple anti-tankers out now. They're triple up them. He's moving them. Here. There goes Sugar's barrage. Can he hit them here? It's going to be just... Okay, good prediction here by Dexn's Orangepest selling the anti-tank guns. I mean, not too hard of a guess. Got one of the crews, but there's still 2 guns about. But crew it looks like Orangepest can quickly capture it. Somewhat undercutting here the barrage. Machine gun wiped out though up north by Orangepest, but doesn't flop in it either. Nasty in the assault grenadiers. Panther facing northwards. Could go for another Panther 3 now. Or Dexn might have other plenty versus opponent. Fresh fight for the centre. Up north, a fight from north as well here. Panther 3 picks up there. Goes third Panther 3 for Dexn and for Deutschland. Bring in the armoured fist of Das Vaterland here to bear against the Allies. Good guys routed. And in Norfolk's there. 116 with 65.
We're losing a munitions point.
6 Panther guns there, Panthers with great shots there. Ooh, sidearm exploded, making things easy. And of course, it's a Panther 3. It's not exactly the most heavily armoured tank in the first place.
Enemy ground forces.
You really don't want to make it any remotely easier for the opponent. Let's just put it like that. 160, 60, 59. Dexn, I think, needs slight reconsider the overall battle plan because right now, I think he's trying to rely too much on Orangepest making a mistake. Like, he basically is like trying to see him actively outplay Orangepest here, catch him off guard. Because I think right now, just hoping Orangepest messes up with so few victory points is not exactly, I think, a ideal strategy. One I think leaves an awful lot up to chance.
Reports show the enemy has only 50 points left.
Panther 3, which would be a huge blow there to Dexn, and down it goes. Massive hit there. He's in an absolutely horrendous position. Dexn will need to reevaluate his tactics and strategy, and really I think needs to just, again, needs to get on an aggressive footing. He needs to seize initiative. He needs to seize Orangepest by the throat, metaphorically, obviously.
Archer TDs ready for construction.
Archer's out here for Orangepest. Now that one,
We're losing a victory
I'm not entirely
point.
sure that's the right choice considering everything, but then again it might be. And he's dealing with smaller swarms of tanks in a
Victory
sense.
point under
Fairly
enemy
fast. I
control.
think the Archer might not be the ideal pick here for Orangepest against Dexn's Panther Fleas. And Dexn could be playing them perhaps a bit more smartly at times. .34 is 116. Sapper's about there to get extinguished. Got 31 is 116. At the centre there.
Area secure. Tidy it round now.
Archer tank destroyers are available.
Arching northwards. Dexn could go for another Panther 3. Could also send something south instead. The south team is basically forgotten. Another Panther 3 there. 24 points left. Clock is taking for Dexn, and again, he has so little time left. Like, he needs to do something drastic soon.
The beggars are threatening a victory point.
Fresh push in the centre here by Mr. Orangepest. Paxling down to 5 there. Structural coordination held there. Sapper's down here. Panther 3 is about to get knocked out. Archer scoring a great hit there.
Victory point is in enemy
It's
hands.
anything absolutely mauled. We got the foot guard section got on the flank here. Panther 3, number 3, almost done. 18 is 116 of Orangepest, they're moving in. Stukas was barrage against the flanking element here. Oh goodness. Right to the foot guards, taking out massive amounts of health from them. Panther 3 is quick shifting towards the centre, up north, units left remaining here, but Third Panther 3 ready. Seeing a Panzer Storm follow up with a dive bomb, I don't know. That would be an interesting push if done correctly. It could certainly end up putting Dexn at a much faster pacing line to possibly outmaneuver that Orangepest. Whether or not he wants to commit to it is, of course, another matter entirely. 105's 18. I feel like there's a big build around the centre here.
He's none too pleased.
Footguard's going for the centre here. Footguard's bombarded. We got 6 poundings. Oh no! It's a bit awkward there. Seemingly works here for now, but do get Panzer Storm, but only seeming to get his men out. There's soldiers in the centre here. Punching in for the flank. Need to get fixed up. So the Panzer Storm seems to be just getting wasted here, unfortunately for Dexn, but very fortunate for Orangepest. Seems like he's winning the tanks again here. Troops was firing away here. Catching the foot guards. Archer being pushed back. Notice been repaired by at least it was repaired. Almost got the third tank here. Pack phase moving forward. Of North section in trouble here. Still the dive bomb. Dexn's yet to reveal it. Anti-tank caught out in a bit of bad position as all the Panther 3. Not see one go down. Got a Panther 3. 18 with 397. Got the 6-pounder gun here that did come at a very good cost of a Panther 3, which is pretty good for Orangepest. Burns on the flank here, but we got Panther 3's critical to respond here. Archer inching forwards here. Good shot on the Panther 3. Pack 3 will turn around here. Machine about to get wiped out. Panther 3's pushing the terrain here. Great shot from the Archer again. Spoke to Paul, they actually cut the machine gun against the Archer. Based on the way they almost forced them to run in front of it. And there, Archer is the top pack 40s. 38s and 40s. And, oh, looks like he slipped up here. Allowing Dexn to get it knocked out. And his tank's actually in trouble here. This could be the moment Dexn has been waiting for. This could very well be it. Orangepest actually making that mistake. And then Dexn actually exploiting it. And he is now actually committing fully to more offensive action now. Good. Thumbs up here. Definitely what he needs to do. Needs to hit hard. Needs to hit fast. Now the 6-pounder gun down. We got a shoot was firing anyway here. And we got the dive bomb. Into the base while the units are retreating. Crusader knocked out. Dive bomb got the 6-pounder gun with that Orangepest CoH3. GG. Bit of a close shave there for Dexn. I feel like the South again could have been a bit more active, a bit more infantry early more to maybe help Dexn in my opinion. But overall, you know, really good fight there. So GG, game over there. Well played for both. Hope you enjoyed the match. Hope you learned something from it. This is Imperial Lane saying cheers and see you all tomorrow for another exciting episode. Bye everyone.